Hi students, hope all are fine and safe at home. So we are continuing with the drama The Tempest. So till Act 4 Scene 1 we have completed. Now we are moving to next act, Act 5 Scene 1. With this act the drama is going to end. So this can be called as the concluding part of the drama. So beginning with Act 5 Scene 1. Prospero decides to forgive his enemies if they are repentant. He reminds Alonso of the cruel manner in which the latter treated him and Miranda. He accuses Sebastian of his share in the intrigue. He calls Antonio an unnatural brother who, for the sake of his ambition, expelled a natural affection from his heart. He pays a tribute to Gonzalo for his sympathetic nature. He then reveals his true identity. Prospero now also relents towards Caliban, Stefano, and Triniculo. It is decided that all should sail for Naples the next morning, from where, after attending the marriage of Ferdinand and Miranda, Prospero proposes to go to his native Milan, the dukedom of which has now been restored to him. So this is the total summary of the Act 5 scene. So here Prospero is ready to forgive to his enemies, all the enemies, but he is reminding them about the mistakes they have done. All his enemies they have, but even now he is not ready to forgive three people, that is Caliban, Stefano, and Trinicola, because till now they were planning to kill him. So still he is reminding them again and again the misdeeds they are doing, and he is planning that after the marriage of Ferdinand and Miranda, we will go to Milan and he will take back the dukedom of Milan. So now we will move to the chapter in detail. Before Prospero's cell, scene 1 is taking place before Prospero's cell. Enter Prospero in his magic robes and Ariel. So Prospero in his magic dress, the complete robe, the long cloth, and with a stick, and there Ariel accompanies him. Prospero. Now my plan is about to reach the climax. My magic does not fail. My spirits obey my orders, and time marches on smoothly to produce the final results. What time is it? So now Prospero is saying, now what all I have planned, it is going to end now. So my magic, where I have trusted, so it did not fail till now. So my spirits, they were obeying me obediently. So every my plan is successful till now. Ariel, it is nearly 6 o'clock, the hour at which you said our work would be completed. So Ariel is saying about the time, it is now 6 o'clock. You said before that by this time our work will be completed. Prospero, I said so when I first raised the Tempest, but tell me, Ariel, how the king and his followers are getting on. So before raising the Tempest, Prospero said to Ariel, by 6 o'clock our work will get over and you will get freedom. That's why Ariel is reminding about the timing. Okay, so now he is asking, okay, at the time when we raised the Tempest, we set the time this 6 o'clock. But now you please speak me about what is the situation of king and his companions. Ariel, they are confined together in the same way as you had asked me to do. All the prisoners are in a lime grooves that protect your cell. They cannot budge until you release them. King Alonso, his brother, and your brother, all three of them are getting insane. The rest are mourning their condition. But mainly the one, sir, whom you called the good old Lord Gonzalo, is in a pathetic condition. His tears run down from his beard like icicles from the protruding edge of the roof of thatched cottages. Your magic charms work on them powerfully, that if you were to see them now, you would be moved with sympathy for them. So, Ariel is speaking to Prospero about the situation, or about how the king and his followers are, or his king and his companions are. Now he is saying, As you said to me, as you commanded to me, they are in a place, tied. They are not ready. They are not allowed to move anywhere. Okay, and they are insane. They are becoming mad. Who? Alonso, Antonio, okay, and your brother. All are getting mad now. They rest are mourning there. They are crying there. They cannot. They want to escape from this place. They are repenting. They are remembering about the mistakes they have done. They are repented. They are okay. They are thinking about the mistake and they are ready to that accept their mistakes. So now, but here Ariel is reminding Prospero about one man, Gonzalo, the kind, faithful man. He is also suffering with them. So you should do something. You should separate him. He is crying. So what is he saying? If you want to go there, or if you are ready to go there, first change your mind. Whose mind? Prospero's mind, and make it a kindful mind. Okay, you go and make or fill your heart with sympathy. Then you move to see them. That is what Ariel is suggesting. Prospero, do you think so, Spirit? So you want me to be kindful or sympathetic? Ariel, I would, sir, if I were human. So I would suggest you that because if I were human, I will suggest you that. Prospero, well, my sympathies will be aroused. You who were made of air have sympathies with their pains, shall not I? A human like them, with us sensitive a feeling as they have, be more moved by tenderness than you. I feel deeply hurt due to the injustice they have done to me, yet now I am guided more by reason than anger. Forgiveness is better than taking revenge, since they now regret their evil deeds. I am not inclined to be angry with them anymore. So go release them, Ariel. I will end the power of magic which binds them and restore their sanity so that they may be either normal selves. So now he is saying what Prospero is saying. Okay, so I also should be the same because you are a spirit. Still you are feeling sympathy on them. So as a human, I should feel more sympathy. I am made of the same things that they were made. I am a human being, so I should also feel sympathy. So I am going. I am going there. I am going to free them. So I see that, or I believe that it is forgiving is better than taking revenge. I am ready to forgive them. Okay, go and release them. So I am going to retrieve all my magical powers that I put on them. So I am going to retrieve it. I am going to draw back it. So you go them and release them. Ariel, I will fetch them here. So I will take them to your place and exit Prospero. You are the spirit of hills, rivers, lakes, and groves. You spirits who stand on the sand with your feet but leave no footprints. Now, here Prospero is explaining about Ariel and the spirits. What are the specialities of characteristics of spirit? Who they are explaining. You are spirit of hills, rivers, lakes, and groves. You spirit who stand on the sand with your feet but leave no footprints on it. You chase the ebbing tides of the sea and run away from them when they return. It is reminding about the tides. Okay, tides means we can eclipse. Eclipse when the tide moves upward, backward, and forward. That is about it. You are a tiny creatures who make green rings on the grass when you dance in a circle under the moonlight. On such a grass, the sheep refuse to gaze. The spirit whose pastime is to grow mushrooms at night and who take delight in hearing the sacred sounds of the evening bell. So this is what normally, these are the things what they normally do. Who? These spirits. Can be said these are the jobs of the spirits. Now he is saying, though you may be weak and small, okay, in size you may be small, but in some things you may be weak, but with your help, it is with your help that I have managed to darken the sun at noon. So with your help, my dear Ariel and your fifth spirits, I made by noontime I made it as dark. It may be equal to night. Caused storms. It is because of you I could made the tempest and created war between the green sea and the blue rainbow in the sky. I made lightning as frightening as the rattling thunder, and I have split open the robust oak tree with Jupiter thunderbolt. The tree is very sacred to him. Okay, so with your help, I broke the tree. I have made the firm rooted rocks shake with sudden fear, and have uprooted the pine and the cedar tree. At my orders, graves are opened, waking the ghosts inside and permitting them to come out, all through my powerful magic. But these powers I now give up. So now, with your help and with my magic powers, I did it. All these things, what happened through this drama. Now, I am going to give up. Okay, I am going to throw out all my powers. I am going to lose. Or I cannot say I am going to lose. I am going to, I am, what we can say, I am going to end up. Okay, I am going to end up all my magical powers here. I have, but these powers I am going to give up. I am going to stop this. When I have asked you for some heavenly music, which even now I do ask, to influence the mind of those for whom this charm is intended. Once this is achieved, I will break my rod. Okay, and my aim is what? But these powers now I give. When I asked you for some heavenly music, which even now I do ask, to influence the minds of those for whom this charm is intended. So you please sing a song which can make them, who? The king and his companions, which can make them delightful, which can make them think properly, which can make them to come into their normal mood. So you sing a song. By that, what I am going to do? Once they are good, I will break my rod, magic wand, what he is having in his hand, and bury it in many fathoms deep in the earth. I will bury it here in the earth. I will sing my book of magic deeper than any sailor's plumb line has never sounded the depth of the sea. So I will throw my all books into the sea, in the depth of the sea. Then the solemn music. Re-enter Ariel after him, Alonso making despairing gestures attended by Gonzalo. Then come Sebastian and Antonio making similar gestures, attended by Adrian and Francisco. They all enter the circle which Prospero has made, and they stand spellbound. Prospero speaks when he sees them in such a state. They are coming to see Prospero, or the Ariel is taking them to Prospero's cell, in front of Prospero's cell, and by seeing them, the Prospero began to speak. May solemn music, let the music sing, which is remedy for healing the troubled mind. They are already, we said, they are insane. They became mad by all these tortures. So let Ariel's music heal their mind. Cure your brains that now are incapable of action, are filled with anger with your head. So now your brain is filled with incapable of actions, doing anything. They are not able to do anything. It was filled with anger. Let it stop. Let it clear everything. This music, let it clear your heart and your thoughts. Stand there because you are affected by my magic. You stay there because you are controlled by my magic. Good Gonzalo, honorable man, my eyes, out of human feelings, shed tears of sympathy. The magic is losing its power, and is as morning replaces light, removing the darkness. So their awakened sensibility begins to remove the ignorance which clouds their reason. So he is sympathizing with Gonzalo. Okay, and also saying, now with this magic power, I am going to remove all the darkness that covers your brain, or that covers your reasoning power. Oh good Gonzalo, you were the true preserver of my life. And he is praising Gonzalo because of only Gonzalo and he could reach in this island. You are loyal to your leader. I will ensure that you are repaid for your kindness, both in words and deeds. Alonso, you treated my daughter and myself. Now he is reminding them the mistake they have done. He is praising for Gonzalo the good deed he did, and also reminding about the mistake, others reminding about the mistake. Alonso, you treated my daughter and myself with utmost cruelty. Your brother Sebastian was a collaborator in your act. You are pinched for it now as a punishment. My flesh and my blood, you, brother of mine, entertained ambition and drove out the natural feeling of affection, who with Sebastian would have killed your king. I forgive you, though you treated me against the basic dictates of nature. Their minds are now beginning to regain their powers. So now he reminded them, but at the end he said, I am ready to forgive all the mistakes you have done. Now he is saying, now he is with his magical powers, they are freeing their mind. Okay, their minds are now beginning to regain their powers. The rising tide of their senses, which is at the moment clouded and unable to function. He is a good comparison he is giving. The rising tide of their senses. Okay, the tide, and it is not good, it is clouded, it is darkened, unable to function, it is not ready to function. It will soon bring back the power to reason, but but not one of them as it looks at me with recognition. Ariel, fetch my hat and sword from myself. Now he is asking, fetch my hat and sword from myself. Exit Ariel. I will remove this robe and present myself as my former. They may not be able to understand whom I am, because I am in this dress, I am in this robe. My dress is entirely different, my style is different. So they may not be able to identify who I am. So hurry up, spirit, for you shall be free before long. Okay, now he is going to I will remove this robe and present myself as my former self. So he is going to remove all his dress. Dress means the magic dress what he is wearing, and he is going to appear before them as the Duke of Milan. So hurry up, spirit. So you hurry up, Ariel, because you are, after this you are going to be free. Re-enter Ariel, who sings while helping to attire Prospero. Where bees suck honey, there I suck too. So he starts singing the song of freedom. Okay, because he knows that he is going to be free. Where bees suck honey, there I suck too. Where bees suck honey, that's from the same place I too. In the cowslip flower I make my bed. There I hide when the owls hoot. On the back of the bat I fly. Merrily in pursuit of summer, I shall live merrily now, under the shade of flowers that hang on the branch. So I am going to be free. I am going to enjoy life as I had. Okay, as I wish. Prospero. Why? That is the dainty Ariel. I will miss you, but you will have your freedom. That's right. Thank you. Now you go to the king's ship, invisible as you are. There you will find sailors sleeping below the deck. When the master and the boatswain of the ship wake up, make them come here. Do this now, I request. Now this again another one order he gives to Ariel. You go to the ship, and you can see the sailors there. Okay, sailors and workers there, and when they wake up, you bring them to myself. Ariel, I will fly quickly and return before your pulse beats twice. So how I am going to do this? Because I am going to get freedom. So he is doing every work in a sudden manner. So he said, within your heartbeat twice, the time within your heartbeat twice, I will be back here. So here we stop. Okay, hope that it is clear. Hope that you have completed your active for workbook, question answers, everything. So if you have not done till now, please complete it, and please read this. If there is any doubt, you can comment about it. Please, my dear students, try to watch and understand this. Okay, anyway you will have class later onwards, but still you try to watch the videos and read the book and understand the things properly. Okay, you please don't waste your time. Thank you.